Yo guys, just one thing really quick before I show you guys how to complete that Fortnite hardest challenge of the week. I just want to let you guys know that I'm trying to give away absolutely as many battle passes as I can to people who support the channel, who I see hitting the thumbs up button in the comment section, subscribed, post notifications on, all of that. I want to hook you guys up, okay? So feel free to go ahead and enter in the battle pass giveaway. There's going to be a bunch of winners. All you got to do is hit the like button, subscribe, and then comment something positive about the channel. I'm going to stop wasting your time now. Let's get into this tutorial on how you can complete this challenge in under 5 minutes. Enjoy. Welcome back to Homa Games, the #1 Fortnite channel on YouTube. Today we're bringing you an info-packed video on the fastest way to complete the most difficult challenge in Season 4 Week 1 Battle Pass challenges. And that is actually search on the map and find all of the letters to find the word Fortnite, okay? And each one of the letters are spread all around the map and they are very difficult to find, but I actually know every single location of every single letter, and I've already completed the challenge myself, and I'm going to share all that knowledge with you guys in this video. But before we actually get into this video, I want to remind you that once you find a letter, you can't back out of the game or anything like that. You have to die, you have to win the game, or the game has to end basically for you finding that letter to count. So while I am showing you these locations, I'm basically just getting the letter F the entire time and not like an O, an R, or a T, but that is simply because I backed out of the game and didn't die, so it didn't save my progress. However, all of these locations are where the letters are, and if you die and don't leave the game like an idiot like I did, then you know, each letter that you find will be the next letter in the word Fortnite to spell out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. If you guys enjoy these helpful challenge type videos, please hit the thumbs up button because it helps the channel grow, okay? So now without further ado, let's get into these locations. So the very first letter location is actually at a brand new point of interest they just added into the game, kind of by Moisty Mire, kind of by Wailing Woods, it's kind of by the racetrack. It's a big mansion, all right? It's got a big glowing F right on the top of it. Just fly to that mansion, go there, hold square, and you will be good to go. You will have acquired your very first letter. Moving on to the second location. The second location was a little bit more tricky to find, but it is still pretty close to the first original location. It is right outside the racetrack. You'll be able to see all the locations on the mini map in the top right corner. If you are at all confused, just go ahead and look where I am at on the mini map, and then you could just go right there next time in your game. So that is the location of the second letter right outside of the racetrack in order to spell the word Fortnite. Now, the third letter is actually located in Haunted Hills. As you can tell, they kind of spread these locations all over the map, and I think that was because they wanted to diversify where people are going, where people are landing, and get people out of the Tilted Towers area. So, as you can see, the letter location at Haunted Hills is just simply floating above a grave. All you have to do is go up to it, hold square just like the other ones, and boom, you got it. It is in Haunted Hills, and the exact location on the map can be seen on the top right corner of the screen. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the next letter. So the next letter is actually located inside of Tilted Towers, and this is the most difficult one to actually get because so many people are flying here trying to get this letter, trying to unlock the challenge, trying to level up their battle pass, and it is actually on top of the clock tower. ladies and gentlemen. So you have to be the first person to land on top of the clock tower, because if you're not the first person there, then that person is gonna hold square, they're gonna get their letter, and then they're gonna break down the roof, and then you're not going to be able to go and get the letter unless you're somehow able to kill the guy and then build stairs up to the letter. So you basically got to be the first one to land there. It is a little bit tricky, but you guys are good players. I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out. Now, the next location for the Fortnite letters is actually in one of the brand new points of interest in that big Dusty Deeper, or what used to be Dusty Depot, okay, which is now Dusty Divot, or a big crater made by the meteor that actually came and collided on the Fortnite map in Season 4 on one of the electrical outlet poles on the top of that outside of Dusty Divot. You can also find another letter. So that is where the fourth letter is found, and we only need 3 more letters to complete the challenge and 3 more locations where you guys need to go. And remember, you need to die. You can't leave the game. You need to commit suicide in the match or let an enemy kill you or something like that for you finding that letter to actually count and register on your stat. Now, the third to final letter location is actually in Moisty Mire, okay? They actually totally changed Moisty Mire. They changed it from like a swamp to like a movie scene set, all right? If you see in this gameplay, I actually land on top of a helicopter, which is where I find the letter to spell Fortnite, but there's like a green screen and everything behind it. So like, are they shooting a movie? Are they shooting a superhero movie? Like, what are they doing? Why is this in Moisty Mire? You know, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But regardless, that is where another letter is located, right on top of the helicopter in Moisty Mire. So definitely don't make sure you do not forget about that one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the second to last letter, we only have 2 more to go before you completely complete the challenge and get some super easy battle stars. The next letter is actually located in the dead center of Pleasant Park, okay? They have the little picnic area with the soccer field, you know what I'm talking about? It is actually right on the roof. Now, when you go and try and get this, you're probably going to be a sitting duck, but hey, at least you'll get to die and the match will save your progress, and you'll actually get to acquire the battle stars and acquire the achievement from getting it, even though you probably will die because you're just landing in the dead center of Pleasant Park and you're a total sitting duck. So the final location, the last letter that you need to complete this, which would be the E, is actually located in Greasy Grove. Like I said, they put these things all over the map. They're literally everywhere, like absolutely everywhere around the map. Like, these were so difficult to find that I'm impressed people have figured it out already so incredibly quickly. But the last letter is basically on a weird slide monkey bar contraption thing in a playground in Greasy Grove. Okay, so that is where the last one is located. All you have to do is go to those locations, hold square, make sure you either die or win the game. Don't just back out, because then it won't save your progress. This challenge is pretty easy to do once you know the locations and have a video like this to actually follow. So I do hope you guys did enjoy. I do hope you guys also enjoy the battle pass. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching Homa Games, #1 Fortnite channel. Go ahead, grind out your battle passes, and go ahead and get you some cool skins.